Peace and blessings. This is Nubia, I, the raw food goddess, the womb priestess, and the holistic practitioner. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So listen, y'all, I am running a special $35 for nutritional advice. I'm calling it raw food advice, or how to stay on a raw food diet or lifestyle, how to eat raw foods in a way that is good for you. And remember that term that we keep hearing, the saying that let thy food be thy medicine and thy medicine be thy food. And I want to really emphasize that on this video today. Even if you don't want to go raw, or think you need to go raw, or even think that you are having a challenge with raw or being 100% raw, we still must bring raw foods into our life. And using food as medicine, everybody can benefit from that, even if you're a meat eater or a raw foodist. A lot of people may not understand food as medicine and like really taking food for specific disorders. And I was really thinking about seeds and how the power of seeds, and some seeds have the male hormone and some seeds have a female hormone. Like date seeds carry the male hormone, and grapefruits and oranges carry a female hormone. So for people that's having those hormonal disbalances or imbalances, they can actually, especially for women, really start to bring back that female hormone in the grapefruit seeds and the oranges. So it's very important that when we eat our fruits, first of all, that they have seeds in it. Seedless is unnatural. How are we going to take out the male principle that helps to reproduce more fruit that goes back into the land and helps to reproduce? When you have seedless fruit, that's it. One time and it's over. And that's not natural. Also, we're not eating our seeds. Watermelon seeds helps with hypertension and stomach disorders. Hypertension, high blood pressure, something that many of our people are plagued with. Wouldn't it be wonderful to know that that watermelon seeds, if you eat them, could actually eliminate or at least regulate your blood pressure and stomach imbalances? And so it's very, very important. You know, it's interesting that the navel orange used to be the size of like a cherry, and it had like 100 seeds in it, and now look at it now, and it's seedless. This idea of seeds and not growing foods with seeds is detrimental to our life, but especially the ones that now do have seeds and we're not eating it. That's an imbalance. A lot of times too, a stomach imbalance has to do with low sodium. So a lot of high sodium foods, of course, is celery. It's a natural sodium-rich food, and it is so good for you, and we have to have it more. And asparagus is actually another one. But another thing too, a lot of times when we are needing more calcium in our life, women and men know for sure that a lot of us are calcium depleted. Asparagus is high in calcium, and turnip greens are high in calcium as well, something that we forget about. If you call me for this $35 nutritional consultation, I'm going to do my best to help you with the imbalances that you have in your body now by healing through food. I'm going to make sure that I got everything. Also, iron. We know a lot of us, when we are having heavy menstruations, we are suffering from fibroid tumors. We are suffering from just heavy blood loss. Of course, then we usually have an iron deficiency. Things that are great for iron is, of course, parsley, spinach, and asparagus. Wonderful high iron foods that you can replace that iron without taking some synthetic supplement that will not do good for your body. I want to make sure that I'm getting everything. Also, this is a big one. A lot of times when we have mental disorders, a lot of times we are lacking calcium as well. And so calcium is grounded. If you know somebody that's having mental disorders, mental depression, they can balance themselves with calcium. And collard greens is also high in calcium, something that we want to continue to bring into our lives. To make sure I'm getting everything that I wanted to talk about. It's also grounding, and it's great for stomach disorders. We have to eat the foods to live, not live to eat. It's so important. If you are not taking advantage of this $35 nutritional consultation, aka raw food consultation, I don't know why, because it's something that is going to enrich your life in so many ways. You know, I get so many clients, they ask me, Sister Nubia, where should I start? I want to delve into this business or create my own business and be an entrepreneur. Or I want to start exercising more, or I want to start with my diet. Nutrition is everything. It is truly our medicine. We are going to have disorders living in a society or a world that is not exactly whole and clean as it was even 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 300 years ago. And so our body, but we think that our body will adapt to the changes of the universe. And in actuality, it won't, because we have to adapt and make the universe, of course, and the world a better place. But we start with our body. Our body is made up of the same thing that dirt and dust is made of, the same chemical components, as well as stars are made of. So basically, we're stardust. You know what I'm saying? We're made of the same components. And so we need these parts, and we need nature to heal us. I mean, watermelon seeds for hypertension. Eat your seeds. Pomegranate seeds. Eat your seeds. The seeds are providing nutrients in your body. Grapes, eat the seeds. They are so healing for you. Stomach disorders, more calcium put back into your body with the turnip greens, the collard greens, the asparagus. I mean, the mental depression is caused by lack of calcium. I mean, that's something to think about. We could save our families, our children, our loved ones, and ourselves just by eating the right foods. And raw foods have a lot to do with it. And so if you think that you want to become a raw foodist, definitely you want to take advantage of the $35 consultation. If you know that you're having the stomach disorders or any kind of nutritional disorders, or nutritional, deficient disorders, you want to take advantage of the $35 consultation that is running for the month of November. I really am so excited about the food, all that I'm learning about the food. I've been raw 100% for the last week, and it's been absolutely fabulous. I'm going to cry, y'all, because it is beautiful to be so awakened. I was telling my man that I've been sleeping the last few days, but I'm fully awakened. I'm thinking, I'm figuring things out. It's more than just I remember my dreams. I'm awake when I'm asleep. But yet when I wake up, or so-called open my eyes and get up, I don't feel tired or exhausted. I feel alive. This is what it can do. I hear so many people think that they have headaches and think that and they take pharmaceutical drugs or stomach disorders or heart problems or all these things, and really they just have to clean out the blood, like raspberries and blueberries and grapes, and all these are good, powerful blood cleansers, and beets, of course, beets, right? So if you have not taken advantage, or if you want to give this as a gift to somebody that you know are dealing with diabetes, hypertension, and a gamut of other heavy menstrual cycles, fibroid tumors, and whatnot, you want to go to my website at www.theblackberrybeauty.com and take full advantage of food as medicine. Just like the doctor gives you something for your thyroid, where you can take certain foods and their seeds and actually clear up those disorders or imbalances in your body. We are made to live far beyond 100 years and to be standing straight and reproducing and giving thanks for all that we have. This earth, even pests. We've been told that pests are an annoyance, right? That they are a disturbance, that they create havoc, in a sense, on our fruits and vegetables. It's really the soil, and the erosion of the topsoil is amazing. We're not doing this natural thing where the animals eat the grass and other foods, and then they actually leave their droppings in the earth that goes into the earth and creates this wonderful chemical balance, or nitrogen, if you will, that creates wonderful, healthy, and how the worms and the compost helps to create this nitrogen as well inside of the dirt, which creates healthier plants. They said that plants that have great topsoil or great soil in general do not attract as many pests as those that are not, that the soil is nutrient deficient. If it is deficient in nutrients, this is where we have a pest problem. Do you know that about 80% of the pesticides and herbicides that are sprayed on your food is actually through planes or coming out from planes. So they're going into the planes or having the planes and really distributing and dispersing all these chemicals. And only about 10% reaches its target, which means the fruits and vegetables, and most of the rest of it, at least 50 to 60 and more, are actually stuck in the atmosphere. This is the idea of acid rain and things like that. So it's so hard for us to even drink the rainwater because it has to come down through the atmosphere, which really accumulates all of these toxins. This is serious if you don't want to think about, if you want to think about going organic, this is a great time to do it. And as soon as you start to change, your body will thank you. You will see the difference. Your eyes will clear up. Your skin will become softer. Your eyes will no more redness and spots or yellowish or anything like that. You'll just be alive and happy like me right now. Really, I mean, I'm high and my energy is high and it feels really, really amazing. So again, I'm doing for the month of November a $35 raw food or nutritional consultation specifically to answer your questions of whatever is ailing you. And I love the work, and I'm so glad I'm able to do it, and I'm so glad I'm able to do it with you and for you. And thank you to all the people who have consulted with me. You make my heart sing. You bring me deeper into myself and my healing, and I give thanks and praises. This is Nubia I, the Raw Food Goddess, the Womb Priestess, and Holistic Practitioner, and I'm sending you health, and love. Peace and blessings.